What's up, everybody? Welcome to December 23rd. I think it's Saturday. I'm not really sure with the holidays what day it is, but whatever day it is, I hope you're having a great one. So, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the how I got verified on YouTube and what you can do to get this verification, what it means, what steps is required for it. And as always, I'm just going to be honest and transparent with everything. So, if you're watching this video for the first time, awesome, and let's just start talking about it. So the other day I talked about how I got verified on YouTube. For me, it's a milestone, not kind of like something to say that I'm better than other people. It's just a reassurance for myself that what I'm doing is working. What I'm doing is allowing me to grow on YouTube. Of course, as always, it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect because I'm still brand new to everything. I'm brand new to talking on a cell phone, practicing how to come across the screen to you better, and just getting more comfortable being in front of the camera instead of behind the camera, if that makes any sense. So I made this video because someone left me some questions. They're like, hey, I saw that you got the check mark on YouTube. Wow, congrats. How did you do it? And then I got another question asking the same thing too. And so we're going to talk about that. It's been a great journey. It's been a great journey so far. I want to thank everybody personally for just giving me this opportunity to come out on your cell phone, to take some of your time, and just to talk to you. You know, just to allow myself to be on here. It's been awesome so far. I'm smiling more. I look forward to coming on these videos, talking. So I know I had to pause for a second, but I'm truly happy, and I hope you can see that. I hope it comes across the screen on how much appreciation I have for you watching this video. So the steps, it's actually, it's easy. I mean, the first thing you have to have is you have to have 100,000 subscribers. It doesn't work the same like on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of people buy those. You know, you saw it went public. Someone spilled the beans on that, and you found out that you can pay a monthly service fee to have this little check mark to appear like you're something. I never got those on Facebook. Our Facebook account, I think we have like 11,000 followers. Our Instagram's like 9,000. Our TikTok's like 51,000. But I never got a check mark on there. And I was good, like I said yesterday, I refuse to pay for any of that stuff because it's inflated numbers and it gives the wrong, it just comes off wrong anymore. It's not prestigious anymore. You could just buy it. On YouTube, it's not that way. You have to have the 100,000 subscribers. And if you do hit that benchmark, you still have to meet requirements. You have to be active. You have to have, sorry, I'm reading off my little notepad. You have to have no community strikes. You have to be active and keep posting daily. So the people that get those, 100 to 200,000 subscribers on one video, that's not gonna get you that check mark. They're gonna go in there and they're gonna look at your platform. And on the rules and stuff, it says that they're gonna go and look at all your videos, look at your contributions, see if you're active, to make sure that you don't just get that. Now we'll talk about what it means. It means nothing. It just means you got to that first benchmark of the 100,000 that you're active, and that YouTube sees you as being active. It doesn't open up some mysterious door or anything else like that. It's just their way of rewarding you. Kind of like the plaques. When we got our plaques, that for me was big. I got it. It's not hung on this wall yet. I'll hang it up later. But it was big because I worked hard for that first 100,000. And we're close to breaking the 200,000 mark. My goal this year was to hit 200,000. We still need about 12,000 to go. So we got less than 10 days to hit it. If we do, we do. If we don't, then We'll just focus on it next year. What tips I can give to you to get you that, or to get you rolling on YouTube, is just to post. And it's only what has worked for me. It might not work for you, and what you're doing might not work for me. But what I did is I just said, hey, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna do whatever and post. So I did a mixture. I posted tons of shorts, tons of videos. I think we're at like 5,165. It should be like 166 after this one's done. But I kept posting everything all day long. And I didn't think about anything. I wasn't intentional. I wasn't, sorry, I had to put that over there, but I wasn't going out and planning things. I just said, hey, you know what? I ate this menudo. I think someone would love how this looks. I did a video on menudo. I play with my dogs. Hey, they would probably like me playing with my dogs. So I post that. I post up Christmas. I post up our parties, behind the scenes, videos of my wife, things I love, my kids. And people just started liking those videos. They started following from the shorts. You can see it on your analytics. Just the same way with these videos. I'm not trying to hook anybody. The YouTube thumbnail is, sometimes these things you'll look at them. They'll be like, how to be successful on YouTube, how to get your first million. You're not going to find that here. You're going to find hard work. You're going to find me being honest with you. Me telling you things, After 5,163 videos or whatever, 65, I don't even know the number. Am I rich? No. Am I some big YouTuber? No. I still have to fight for subs. We'll get some subs and then we'll drop some subs. But I come on here and I'm trying. I'm taking risks. I'm kind of coming on here, opening up myself to the world, basically. Taking chances that someone's either going to like the video or they're not going to like the video, or they're going to leave a negative comment, leave some kind of stupid thing that hurts me. But that's a risk. And I'm willing to take that because I want to expand. Like I said the other day, I don't want to keep all my business in one basket, all my eggs in one basket. I'm willing to take a chance and step out. Like we did on TikTok and Instagram and everything else like that. I'm not going to follow some kind of rule book on how to promote my business. And you should do that too on YouTube. Don't, I know it looks enticing seeing these videos, and some of them, they're like, hey, yeah, just do this, do that. Go and take someone's video and put your little head on there and you'll get tons of people. I see it on some of our stuff. Some of our highest ranked videos are being used on someone else's platform, and the only thing that they're doing is putting a little bobblehead at the corner of the video and presenting it like they did it. To me, that's just wrong in all aspects. It's funny. At first, it pissed me off. I'm like, who the hell is this guy from Nigeria doing this or whatever, or Pakistan? And I'm like, man, whatever. Just be original. Just come on here and post and talk how you are. Don't present yourself in a different way that you're not. Be the person that people see on a daily basis. The best way to promote yourself is just to be you. You are the product that you're selling. You're selling yourself. Come on here just being grateful that someone's watched your video. If it's one person, heck, man, that's one person that watched your video. If it's 10 people, it's 10 people. If it's 100,000 subscribers, then that's awesome. I have some buddies that came out of prison and they came on YouTube. And you'll see some of these people, they have YouTube channels that they talk about prison stories and stuff like that. But they're downright to earth. They're raw. They're pure. Everything they tell you and how they went through stuff is them. There's no fluff there. They're just giving stories of what they went through and trying to prevent someone to go into that same aspect, or telling people what to expect when they get into prison. And I watch those. And they're good videos because they make their mistakes just like I make my mistakes on here. Some of them have like their little earpieces connected to their cell phone as they're talking so they can hear themselves. But then you look at the views and they're like 80, 100,000 views on their videos. And these are people that came out of prison. These are people that are, society gave up on, but they found a niche. They come out here and they just talked. Whatever you do, if you fold laundry, or you're an electrician, concrete worker, or a photographer like myself, videographer, someone's going to connect with you. And if they don't, that's okay. Further down the line, someone will. So just keep posting, keep doing things. Throw everything at it. Don't hold back. Don't let people prevent you from doing something. Don't let people prevent you from posting because they think you should do certain things or this and that. Prove them all wrong. Prove them all. I love proving people wrong. I love when someone says, hey, LinkedIn doesn't work. Pinterest, don't even bother. And then you go and you do it, and then you come back with these crazy analytics from your web page because what you're doing is working. That's the best way to prove anybody wrong, is to show them, hey, pow, I stopped. Now what? I guarantee you, the people that say that you're not going to do something are going to follow your lead. They may not tell you, but you'll see it. You'll watch their stories. You'll watch their Instagram. You'll watch their Facebook. And they're doing the same thing. They just won't come back and be like, hey, yeah, you know what, that worked. They won't, thanks, Joey, John, whatever. Thanks for that tip. So, yeah, that's all I can say about the verification. Does it change anything? No. Does it make you feel a little different, make you smile? Yeah, it makes me smile. But other than that, it doesn't open any other doors. Just one new little thing that you can say, hey, you got. But I got it because people watched. I got it because of people like yourself watching these videos, liking the videos, and subscribing. So I did want to talk about something. We had to do some last minute shopping, so we went to Walmart and some other stores. And when we're walking in the stores, all these people are just frantic. They're just running around getting presents. That some people are upset. Some people have 4 or 5 kids with them and stuff like that. Some people are mad. Some people can't find what they're needing and they get stressed out, and it just feels. But what I try to do is I try to change any outcome. And I realized a long time ago that the way we step into a situation is what we're going to get back in return. For example, I was in Walmart and there was this stalker, and my wife was shopping, and we had this cart full of groceries. I'm like, oh, this guy's dead center. And he was stocking the shelf. And I said, hey, good morning. And I smiled. He's like, hey, good morning. I said, hey, you're not going to be working on Christmas Day, are you? He's like, no, we're shut down. I was like, oh, man, that's awesome. I hope you have a wonderful time with your family. And he's like, hey, you need to get on by? He moved aside. And I went by. But when he went to the side, he went to where I needed to get something. I think it was some cereal. And then I'm looking at the cereal. He's like, hey, am I in your way? I'm like, yeah, just a little. He's like, what you need, boss? I got you. And he gives me the cereal. He's like, that's all you need? I'm like, yeah, that's all I need. And then he shook my hand. He's like, hey, man, have a blessed Merry Christmas. But when I saw him, he was already looking mad, I don't know if it's the people in the store or if he's stocking something and people are just messing stuff up, or people asking him questions, or me getting in the way, or whatever the case is. But because I took a little bit more effort and I made his day by saying, hey, acknowledge him as a human being and saying, hey, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. It changed the outcome. I could have walked down there and be like, hey, boss, can you get out of the way? Let me get by. I got to get my cereal. Move. It would have changed the whole situation. We both would have got mad. The growth in me, I can see now. I try to be kinder. And I learned that a smile is highly contagious. Very contagious. So I hope that, that little story helps you in whatever. If you're in the stores right now running around or whatever the case is, or you're going to be in these stores, just smile. It changes everything. It makes the whole world better. It did for me. Like I said, if I would have told him, hey, get out of the way, he probably would have told me to F off or whatever the case, and then I got mad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to spending the time with my family, my daughters, my wife, and my grandkids. We got a few little things for them. But like I said the other day, the best thing that you give your family, even if you don't have the flow or whatever the case is, just give them your time. Be there, be present in their life. Hug them, hold them, tell them Merry Christmas. Don't expect anything in return. I know my kids ask me if I wanted something for Christmas. I'm like, no, I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want. I mean, let's just be honest. There's a lot of things that everybody wants. We have wish lists, especially if you're a photographer. There's so much stuff you want out there. But it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? If they get me something, great. I think I told them I wanted some new chanclas. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, give them your time. Love on them. Makes people smile. Definitely make people smile. That way you're not frowning when they bite back at you. But be proactive in that. And for those that, if you know somebody that doesn't have family or whatever the case is, or is going to be alone on Christmas, just drop them a message and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. Merry Christmas. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. That will go far. That'll make someone's heart just expand a little bit bigger. The holidays, they're beautiful moments for some of us out there. But they are the hardest times for some of us out there as well too. So yeah, make everybody smile as best as you can. Be authentic, be original. People will follow you. You'll get those 100,000 subscribers. You'll earn it the right way. You'll be known for being you and not trying to hook people. Not giving them the ooh factor. Like some of them out there. And lift up people, inspire them. If you're one of those people that is negative on people making different changes in their life, stop that, do something different. If you're looking at somebody and you want to be like that person, just tell that person or ask that person, say, hey, how do you do it? I guarantee you they'll share their information with you because they'll be excited that you're not bashing on them, dogging them. If someone shares something with you, give appreciation of that. When people tell me things, I'm like, oh man, that's awesome, dude. Hey, I used that. I tried that. I did this. Or if they tell me lighting tricks, not tricks, but tips or anything to do with photography or videography, I'm like, hey man, I'll circle back. Even if we didn't talk for a few months, I'm like, hey man, I tried that lighting tip that you gave me. Man, dude, thank you. Thank you very much. It made a big difference in my editing process. Or whatever the case is. Be kind to people, especially if they're trying to help you. Just in general, just be a kinder person. So, but yeah, I blabbed on for a long time. As you can tell from my other videos, I do that every now and then. There's no format on here. I'm not trying to hook you with the title or anything like that. I just was being transparent, telling you, how I got it. There's no trick to it. If someone tells you, like, I got the ultimate plan for you to reach this and reach that and do this, there's no ultimate plan. It all comes down to people like you. That's all it is. And the way to meet people like you is just to be you. Don't do anything else. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to hook them. Don't try to do this. Don't try to portray yourself as Superman, Superwoman, or whatever the case is. Don't do that stuff. Just be yourself and you'll go far. So once again, I want to thank you for being on this journey with me, for watching this video. If you watch it, it's about 20 minutes long now. Listening to me blab and talking and giving my personal thoughts on things. Like I said, it means a lot to me. I genuinely thank all of y'all. And I get excited when I get a comment. I really do. I'm like, oh, and I run to my phone. So if you're growing your channel or if this video helped you, drop me a comment. If you want to share your link to your video and have me watch it, I'll watch it. Drop it in the comments. I'll go in and I'll watch your video because I'm always looking to expand my circle of influence, people that inspire me. Or if you know somebody that's awesome too, that's out there that you want to share that with me, drop it. I'll go watch it. I find the best people by accident. By accident, I find them. So hopefully you found me by accident and you come back. But other than that, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be on here. I'm going to try to be so I can continue this one video per day thing for the rest of the year. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to wake up a little earlier, but I'm going to spend some quality time with my family. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And that's it. That's all I got today. Until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, have a Merry Christmas and deuces.